And then this is the one without the scope, right here. And then this is the revolver. The revolver was double action. So the trigger pull. It was
what the fuck?
Oh, you niggas hurt?
Both my running backs are hurt. Both my running backs are hurt.
Revive them. Heal them up. It's not a thing. You just gotta wait. It's awful. That's why I hate this game.
I forgot how I found the stream last time.
So I went to PlayStation. I'm in the police station. And it was like, I'll find out what you gotta do next. I have no idea.
Are you serious?
And I'm like,
no, you go
I need
there,
the application.
They give you the paper,
Yeah. And then it's like, alright, I'll look for it. Does nobody in New Britain have a gun? So he came back 15 minutes later, and he goes, yeah, it's online.
Really?
Why did I wait here then? I haven't checked, but... That shit's dope, though. You been there to Blue Trail?
No.
That shit's dope. I like it a lot. I haven't been to any other range besides Hoffman, but that shit's dope.
Can I just copy the link?
I gotta watch what I say. Because you're streaming now. I gotta watch what I say because you're streaming now.
I don't care.
I care. This is recorded. I care. This is recorded.
How do I share this? Fuck.
You hit the share button.
How do I share this? Fuck. I'm gonna show it to my dad. He'll watch it too. Hey, what'd you send me earlier? See. Oh, no.
Got him looking like James Harden at the awards. Back to you, I'm so into you. For real,
Richie
man,
Sherman.
like I'm kin to you. If you a 10, I add 10 to you.
What's going on, kid?
Not 10 to you. That's what the pay like. Call me Buffy because that's what I slay like.
Alright. You feeling good today? You got a warm-up game in? Alright. Good.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. And
before we start, both my running backs are hurt.
over the end line.
Nobody wants to watch me. Watch you.
I would have turned it off, but I forgot how.
What, the camera?
Yeah. I can't remember.
Alright, what is it?
Who the fuck is Herman?
And they'll run it here.
All right, that's real. Oh, what a start.
Space to maneuver at the 40. That good for 22 and a first down.
So much of this game is still mental, still psychological. Yeah, we just saw a big-time run right there, but you have to believe he was dreaming about this last night in his hotel room before this one, thinking, hey, first time I touch it, let's go for some big yardage and set a tone. That's exactly what he got done.
I'm at my boy's house.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
No!
Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A huge play there for Arizona. 45 yards. The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They'll get it up the middle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line.
Oh, no, please, no. No, just kick the field goal.
An interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
His name's Mick Nut. I don't know what you thought was going to happen.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Flush to his right. An open receiver, that's David Njoku. And he lost the football. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo now, first down throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now Garoppolo throwing on second. And he finds his target. It's
Whoa,
and he's taken down inside the 30. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff.
We'll pick it off, don't worry.
Prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here in this first run.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here.
And now the kicker, they can't pop it up the end zone. There's the Washington Redskins down 10 points. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Pretty good. Both my legs are really tired, but knee-wise, it's not bad.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that is caught, but he comes out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, and it's 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
And there's a run to be happy with. Photo. Good, solid yardage. He'll take it any time you hand the ball to him back.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
I gotta bring in my own photo.
I don't know what that means.
I need to take it.
You don't take the picture there. You take the picture when you go to...
Is it? Passport size photo must accompany the
after the
application.
false start. 3rd and 10.
New brand's weird, I don't know.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
This is Field at State. Shy of what would have been taking a knee as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice.
They only fingerprint from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Mondays and Wednesdays.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations.
Good hit, boy. Good hit, boy.
And this is going to be 49er football.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
This shit, though.
Now McKinnon, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. And
I was thinking too. As I was taking the class, I was like,
what I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold
it's just to have my own guy.
Yeah, okay.
But it's like,
and on 3rd down, a nickel
I
formation
could rent one.
defensively. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He's got his tight end in Njoku. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
yo, Todd Gurley hurt, yo.
I forgot my other running back. Both of them. This game is whack.
To throw, it's Garoppolo.
No! Fuck!
Heavy traffic and it's intercepted.
Somebody just saw that.
Picked up by Levante.
Somebody
Fuck!
just got on the
Past
screen.
the 10 to the 11-yard line. And
I never
that's where
thought to
the
that guy
return
either.
stops.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Now a handoff working right. And he takes this across the 15 to the 17. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Look to throw.
Oh.
In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
now on 1st
Yo,
down.
Nipsey Hussle died, yo.
Caught by Nelson left
Shut his
side.
ass up.
You gotta be fucking me right now. He was out of bounds. Oh, he was out of bounds.
It's
All
an
right.
emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Nipsey died, dude. He sent me an invitation 2 hours ago.
On 1st
I
down,
knew
he'll
that.
drop to throw.
I didn't tell you
It's
about
caught
it.
over the middle
Because I
by
have no
Seals
idea.
Jones. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the
It's like,
35
I'm like,
at the
who's this guy
36.
inviting me? They just added Alcatraz to Blackout.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. they'll go on the ground. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw now on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They come after him, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll run it now. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick
this
is
is all
absolutely
man.
perfect. And that will tie us at
Team
3-3.
fighting UFC.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
These dudes are so reckless.
You're averaging a point to drive. You're in the
Just
wrong
flying
line.
across the ring and shit.
You gotta find a way to unlock the key to these defenses.
Yo, they team hammer fisting this dude.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them.
Oh my! Oh my!
Make up for it. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Garoppolo. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's
this game is so fake.
Scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. Touchdown, Cardinals. As his guys are in for 6. And the Cardinals are in for 6. Now the try here for the extra point. So the quarterback drives to throw, looks over, and the guy thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard. The 49ers moving hastily, skirting the line. Garoppolo throwing second down. He's going to wind up in air now. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there. You're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
What?
Do go for it. It's Garoppolo. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. To throw is Garoppolo.
Oh my God, he stopped! He stopped! He stopped!
It's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in.
He stopped!
Mark him down right about the 1-yard line. That late in the
You are
clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Got it?
Gotcha.
Time to adjust.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll give it to him up the middle.
What?
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense.
Ohio!
Here we go! Brand 38!
They'll give it to him right up the gut. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. And his kick is good. And they will stretch
I'm okay with
the lead
this.
to 10 now at 13-3. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
13! I got you. Go ahead. 11, 13.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So after the penalty, we'll have one final untimed play here before halftime.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to launch this thing downfield.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports.
Here we go. Now it's time.
Here's Jonathan Coachman. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
How? Oh, yeah. You have to win still.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo.
Oh, my goodness.
Right there. A nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up
I honestly don't know what to do. I'm honestly
Didn't
stuck.
have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some
I'm
pressure
sick.
here.
And the blitz does come.
Oh, that's the wrong button again.
They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game.
I hate
And now
PlayStation.
4th down.
I hate PlayStation. I hate the controller.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the defense game, though? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving them any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Now they'll run it on the toss. He finds an opening past the 40. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the runs. I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know what's exciting about that? The defensive front. They got to put their ears back and get after him now.
21.
They run once more with McKinnon across the 30 to the 31-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get in and go. He's a big part of their offense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. McKinnon. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's McKinnon. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble. Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, give it to your back. Keep the sticks moving.
Dancing to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
The yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Garoppolo now. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Like 80! 180!
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
the round quarter.
He's going to take him back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Nelson.
Yards on the completion. Nevada State's third down.
The Cardinals on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Good contain on the screen and bring up 4th down.
They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and made a nice play.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Ohio! 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 Flex round! Flex round!
What?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Well, when you've got a running back who's already gone over 100 yards for the game, you can bet he'll be involved on 4th and short. He's been tough for this defense to handle all game long, and he converts here to keep the drive moving.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw here. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. That's Njoku over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Garoppolo on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He got 29 yards that time. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Garoppolo looks to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
The Niners on 3rd down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Flushed out right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. And this is caught. He hits more. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And
come on.
Back to Moore, complete again. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll go with a keeper. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo taking it in. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Now this time, Garoppolo will throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Oh, fuck.
2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a
real generous of you to call timeout. Yeah.
And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll be brought somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the face mask is quite a blessing there. They'll start out Harms running with a first and 10. They'll set up the throw. On the crossing route, complete. It's Williams. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Ricky Seals-Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On first down, Garoppolo. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. The free safety, Trey Boston, there to knock it away.
That's really nice coverage there. I'm not sure he would have gotten to the first down marker anyway. But boy, oh boy, did they blanket him.
Yeah, short throw, but he really didn't have many options. Had to force it in. Well, he didn't have to, but he chose to force it in somewhere. Incomplete.
Yeah, now it brings up 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. This will be caught inside the 10. That one goes for 24 yards.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Ricky Seals-Jones, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And the lead is now 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. He hurdles it. And he'll bring it past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions. Waiting moments against them.
Back down here to a first and 20 now after the holding penalty.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And they'll dominate to the track complete.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is recovered by the Cardinals.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole thing's going, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried. Nothing's ever really taken the game. That's why they're down so big.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Oh, passing it. Dalton. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, what, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Extra point safely through. And the lead will
swell by one more.
San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for the Niners. And a very appropriate gain as well, 49 yards. Garoppolo now, first down throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. One final try now for Garoppolo. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Cards, it's an important win for their play.
I'm addicted to shopping, so everything brand new. I'm friends with the jeweler, my diamonds like shampoo. Hey, she like she applying shampoo. Pretty face, she got a look. Keep a few racks on me. I used to work in the factory. Been hating it, never bother me. I make they follow me. When I'm shouting out what it's costing me. The devil be doing the most, but he don't ever get to me. Bring out the
What are you watching? Oh my God.
Standing, look in the mirror, how could you face that? Mask on, don't even know where my face at. Plenty, don't even know where waste at. All these in the room, how could you waste that? Huh? Why would you chase that? It's a never-ending run, no this racetrack. No matter what, I'ma stay black. It's a never-ending run, no this racetrack. Need more jewelry, what I tell myself as I write my eulogy. Ask the mirror, how you put up with this foolery? In reply, how you put up with this song and dance, soulless buffoonery. Long romance, death, what it do to me? Yamagini dream was a nightmare. He was dancing with the devil for his life, yeah. We all on the dance floor. Girl, come with a dance. Puerto Rican in the breathing heavy. Little had my looking daddy. Couldn't tell him nothing cause we lost him already. Cozy boy with his spaghetti. With the money and fame, the price come heavy. The price come heavy. Like Shaq attack up on a backboard. Got me back up on a backboard. When she asked me if I love her, I just act bored. Say loser, ask for it. Living movie, blockbuster, this ain't a rental. Talking moody, all these diamonds up in my dental. I get never minded if I offend you. I need the silence, chaos, it's in my mental. You need a PJ first class, not what you went to. You need the relay, chase money like Usain. I'll give you the boat, chain, and plane. Fame name, that's insane. Pop it. You need a, in case the moodies get insane. You need a ruby, the kind of jewelry that's from the rain. I'm just here to remind you, but never mommy, man. I'm here to remind you where you come from. All this peace retreat is lame done. You can never get rid of me. I defend you. Both of I offend you.
Troublesome 96. You were shook with Reeves and all the ledge. I'm your. What's that? I smell. Let me count my. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Run. Hi, my name is Dirk Cobain. Like a. Here I go to the next episode. Ain't no damn this explosive Beast Coast. Yeah. The mother ride or die for money. Strictly for money. Survival of the fittest. That's the sign of the police. I'm indeed covered. Skirt, lean back. Give me one more chance. They say Jesus false and the devil wear Prada, but I'm so deaf. God can't tell me nothing. Right there's on my death certificate. I gave you power. 21 questions like the warning. Watch them flashing like paparazzi. 2 words tonight. Guess who's back on my block? Rather you need Bucktown. This that's why you thought you on top of New York with a fish fall.
To the Marriott and took me so long to get it, gonna spend